Hey, what's up, everyone? AJ Writes Crypto here. Super excited to get into today's video because since I landed the partnership, people have asked me time and time again, AJ, how do I trade on Phemex? How do I leverage trade? How do I go short? How do I set a stop loss? Right here, right now, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about leverage trading on Phemex. Let's get it.
At you with the week 12 portfolio
Havoc
update.
cycle has worked out every time, and what is the ultimate goal for Algorand, and where do you see it in 5 years? All right, so the first thing you have to do is transfer your money from your spot wallet to your contract wallet. Okay, so right here I have $100 in Tether in my spot wallet. I'm going to go over here to transfer. I'm going to click transfer coin USDT from spot account to contract account. I'm going to click all for $100, click confirm. And just like that, boom, I have $100 over in my contract account to leverage trade with. Okay, so now that I moved that money over, we're going to go over here and click contract USDTM perpetual. Okay, this is the one that I use to trade Tether. You're using your Tether to trade. Okay, you're not using Bitcoin, you're not using USDC, you're using USDT. All right, so right here, you're going to click on Bitcoin perp, and you're going to get a scroll down of all of the coins that you can leverage trade with here on Phemex. As you can see, what is very important, especially as you increase your trading size, is the amount of volume in each coin. See, with Bitcoin here with $315 million in volume, with that much volume, you're not going to have a hard time getting in and out of really, really large positions. Okay, even down here when you're at 10, 20 million, like, if you have $100,000 position, you should be able to get in and out relatively quick. But when you get further down the list to the 3 million, the 2 millions, these coins here, you can leverage trade them if you're trading a very small amount, but you are really going to want to look to the coins that have the most volume, especially if you're trading larger amounts, because you want to be able to easily get in and out of those trades. Okay, so right now, I'm feeling a little bit bullish. I'm feeling a little bit reckless. I'm going to look at here dog whiff. It's been a hot coin trending here on Phemex. I want to click whiff. With this coin, there is a lot of volatility, and volatility is a word that people tend to be a little bit afraid of. Once you really get into crypto, you realize that volatility is a good thing. You need volatility to successfully leverage trade. All right, so next part here is that the first thing you want to do is you want to realize what kind of trade you're doing. Right here, it says long 10x, short 10x. You're going to click this here. So there's cross and there's isolated. So in a cross trade, like say you were about to get liquidated, instead of you getting liquidated in a cross trade, it would use the tether that is outside of that trade to keep your position alive. This is not ideal. I do not recommend cross trading. I recommend isolated trading, because say, you have $100 in a leverage trade and it's in an isolated trade. That is an isolated incident. If you get liquidated, you lose that $100, but it doesn't dip into the rest of your money. Okay, so I would not suggest cross trading. I would suggest trading on isolated, step one. And right here, if you wanted to leverage long, you could go up to 50x on this coin. Personally, I generally trade between 5 and 10x. I will go to like 14x if I'm feeling extra spicy or extra confident about a position. So let's just set up a little 7x trade, and let's say if I want to go long, just set them both on 7x. Click confirm. So now, I'll have a 7x trade if I want to. So right now, let's take a quick little look at the chart. I'm not really going to put much thought into this. I'm just showing for the sake of demonstration for this trade here. Looking at the 30-minute, the 15-minute, it does look like it's coming down temporarily on the 15-minute. It could be reversing, though. Could be working its way up. I think we're going to get in a long trade here. We got a slightly higher low right here. This is not real TA. I'm just, what am I going to do for the demonstration trade kind of thing? I do have like $1,200 right here in the contract account right now, after I move that $100 over. But you definitely need to make sure you move that money over from your spot account into your contract account to get this going. So what you're going to do over here on the right hand side, this is the order book. Okay, so right here are all the people that are selling, and right here are all the people that are buying. And also, like right down here, it'll actually show you right now, the 52% of the people are long and 65% of the people are short. See, it just changed. It changes like every second. What percentage people are short? What percentage of the people are long? I don't really get carried away staring at that because it changes so fast. I mean, crypto moves so fast. It is kind of, it's always hard to judge, what is everybody doing at this second? And that can like mislead you. What I would suggest is do all your technical analysis in TradingView, and make sure in TradingView that you're looking at, the Phemex chart for dog whip. Don't look at the Binance chart. Look at the Phemex chart if you're trading on Phemex. That makes the most sense, right? So let's just say, we're going to get in a quick little, and it's wicking down. Let's just jump into a quick little short. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, let's say just do a $85 short for the sake of argument. 1% of my bag here. And honestly, with risk management, you should never, ever trade with more than, some traders would say 5%. For people with smaller bags, I would say 10%. Never trade with more than 10% of your leverage trading bag in one trade. It's just not a good idea. So what we're going to do, we could click on the limit price, which would be this number right here, what it's currently trading at, or you could actually buy one of the positions from over here. You could actually click on this number so your order will get filled. That's another trick that some people do. Okay, so I'll click this number right here at 131 through 20. I'm going to click open short. So it's a $84 trade with 7x leverage. Click confirm. My order is fully filled. So now I have this open position down here, as you can see on your screen, that I'm in this short. Okay, and right here, it shows the symbol. All right, let's start from the left and work our way right. The size of your trade, the entry price. All right, the mark price is basically normally very close to the entry price. The liquidation price. Okay, this is very important. If my short, if the price goes up to 354, I get liquidated. Okay, so there's the margin. So here's the unrealized profit. Right now I'm down almost 10 cents, and the realized profit would be, if you got out of a trade and realized the profit. Like, so say say I got in this short, the price went down and I took out half of the position. That would show up in my realized profit. And right here, it says TP and SL. That's take profit and stop loss. Let's click this little pen right here and get this set up. So basically the entire, for your entire position, if you wanted to get completely in at this level or take all your profits at a certain level, you would go with entire. If you wanted to do like half your position here at this specific target and half your position, you could split it up however you'd like on partial. And a trailing stop loss is when it kind of runs and follows it. I personally don't play with trailing stop losses in a lot of leverage trades. When I'm looking for a certain target, I'm an all in or all out or a 50-50 kind of guy. With most of my leverage trades, I don't really mess with trailing stop losses. That's definitely something you can look into on your own time if you'd like to. So, right now we're in this short, right? And say I'd want to set a take profit. All right. So with my take profit, there's two different ways you could do this. All right. I don't ever go with market. With market on a take profit and on a stop loss, it will go with what's available. You want to go with limit. Okay. Because with limit, you could put in the exact price that you want to get out on based off your TA or whatever. You could like go off of, if I make 20%, get me out of here. You could do that. Okay. Or you could put in an exact number. So say we got in the trade, the entry was 313. It's a short. So say if it falls to 303, I'm cool with that. But listen, there's a difference between a trigger price and an order price. The trigger price, once it hits that level, it will trigger your order and your order will be executed at the order price. So if I'm in a short, I wouldn't actually set my trigger price at 303 if I was trying to get my order out at 303, right? What most people do is that they put their trigger price very, very close to the order price. So if I'm looking to get an order at 303, you could put the trigger price in at 3031. So if it hits 3031, you will have your order take place at 303. Some of you might be thinking, what is this button right here that says post only? Should I click it? So right here, if we hover over it, it says a post only order will not execute immediately against the market. The order will be placed as a maker. If it would execute against resting orders, it will cancel instead. To be completely honest with you, I never click this button. So let's figure out. So we have our take profit set. If it falls to 303, I'm going to make 22.77% on this trade. Which would be two whole dollars on this order. Not bad at all. This obviously is a very small trade, but let's do this stop loss here. So we're not going to go with market. We don't want to go with the best available, right? We want to go with limit, okay? Because the limit will exact us what we want. So we got in this trade at 313. So at what point are we going to pull the trigger? Because we're in a short. We want the price to go down, right? So our stop loss is if the chart decides to go up, at what point are we going to give up? When are we going to throw in the towel? So if we got in at 313, I would say, at 3, I would put my order price at 321. Okay. And then I would set my trigger price at 320 and a half. So when it gets to 320 and a half, it will execute my order at 321. Okay. So we have our take profit in place. We have our stop loss in place. We click confirm. Boom. Now we have a take profit and a stop loss all accepted on this position. A lot of people might ask me like, AJ, do you always play with take profits? Not always. Sometimes I really like to monitor a trade. I very rarely go to sleep with a trade open, but if I go to sleep with the trade open, I will always have if I'm winning the trade, say I'm in a long, I will move my stop loss up so I'm in profit no matter what if it goes down, and I'll have a take profit set in. So if I wake up in the morning, the trade might be over and I might have won the trade, or either way, I moved up my stop loss, so I got out of the trade in profit either way. So those are things that you can do to kind of manage your trades while you're asleep. I know we all of us can't stare at the market all the time. So you really want to have, really take profits are important. I feel like a lot of people don't use take profits and monitor their trades as they go, but the stop losses are very important, and risk management in trading is everything. And hey, look at that. Our little 7X short, we are up almost 50 cents, up 3%. We should have went in on this short, but I wanted to make this video just for the sake of demonstration. One thing I actually overlooked when I made this position, I was going off of this slider here and it said $84, but my trade size was actually only $12 because I'm using 7X leverage, which is why down here it says margin $12. That's why me being up 3%, I only have 50 cents. So that is actually something I overlooked. I was a little bit in a hurry when I made that part of the video. I just wanted to clear that up. And also I want to add how to close the trade. Obviously, if we get in the trade, we need to know how to close it, right? So right here, you can have close all positions, okay? And if you click that, it will close all the positions you have open with a market order. So with a market order, if I clicked market and close the trade, right, it would close the trade at the best available position in the market at this moment. Okay, we don't want to do that. We want to have an exact level where we close the trade. So right here, where the price is right now, we could go size, 10%, 25%, 100% of our position. Let's just close the whole position. Click 100. Click limit. And boom, just like that, we completely got out of this trade in profit. We made 3% on our $12 trade. We absolutely nailed it. Let's go. This is not a complete full Phemex tutorial. It's not spot trading or whatever. I just wanted to show everybody out there how to leverage trade. We've been doing a lot of scalp trading in my Telegram group. So, of course, I want to make sure everybody knows how to put in trades, how to set stop losses, how to use risk management, how to have take profits, how to transfer their money from their spot wallet to their contract wallet. So that is just a quick little overview on how to trade on Phemex. Phemex is without a doubt my favorite place to leverage trade. Ever since I landed my deal with Phemex, it's just been nonstop. It's so easy to get in and out of trades. It's not really complicated. It's really cut and dry. And I really appreciate that, because some crypto sites kind of try to confuse people, and I don't really appreciate that. I like when things are straightforward, and then it's much easier to teach the audience as well. If you want to sign up for Phemex, make sure you click the link down below in the description. We will get you signed up right away. Also, if you need help or you want to win some extra trades, you need extra education, you need help finding positions, why not consider joining my Telegram group? Link down below. Send me an email at ajalphagroup@gmail.com. We will get you up and set up and winning trades. Already have over 65 people in the group, and most people have already paid. The group has already paid for itself within 1 week of the group. It's been going really well. So with all that being said, I hope you got a lot out of today's video. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is AJ Wrights Crypto. Get rich or get wrecked. Peace.